Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
We're here.
We're back.
We're talking about the book
The
club.
book club. It's book club day.
Yeah, we actually committed, guys.
Yeah. We
New
read a
Year's
whole book.
resolution? Check.
Yes.
Read the whole book and watched the whole series.
Yeah. So, spoiler alert.
Yeah, definitely spoilers. If you haven't watched it, then don't watch this.
Yeah.
Or read
Or
it.
read it.
read it.
Yep. Yeah. Because we're going to talk about both things.
Yeah.
We should definitely talk about the book first, right?
Yeah,
Do you guys love it?
I loved
Yes.
it.
I'm so happy we read it before watching it because I feel like they were very different.
Yeah.
And I'm actually glad that they were different. At first, I was like, ew, why is this so different?
Yeah, I still haven't gotten past the first episode, if I'm being completely honest.
Really?
Well, remember when I said that I was going to commit to watching it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like 2 days ago.
No,
I've been a little
that's right.
busy.
All right, we'll let it slide. So wait, we can't even actually talk about it.
No, you can.
Well,
Just-
she knows the end.
Yeah, I know what happened. So I don't think that anything will really be spoiled for me.
Yeah.
So we're starting with Hannah was the true villain from the start. Not because of what she did, but because she always controlled the narrative. That's not a question.
Yeah. So okay. So I think on the count of 3, we should say who we thought it was first.
Like
Okay.
when we first started
When we
reading
first
the book?
started reading, your first like, oh, this person could be the killer.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Anna.
Anna. Yeah.
Easy.
Totally.
Yeah.
There was just like so many inconsistencies with her and like with her drinking.
Yeah.
And it was just like
Like
how-
maybe she blacked out.
Right.
Like how were you here and know this, but then not at the same time?
Yeah.
It's just so suspicious.
And, like she was at the truck in the car when they
Yeah.
were doing the dirty. Like she was
She knew.
there.
Yeah. Why was she the first one on the scene?
Mm-hmm.
You know, how did she know? And then, but then she also knew that girl. And
I just felt like
she
she
did her
was
dirty.
Yeah, seriously.
You know, I
they
don't-
were all pretty awful.
she was just so incredibly secretive that it felt wrong to trust her right away.
Yeah.
And then towards the end, I had like sympathy for her. And I was
Mm.
like, no, I don't want anything bad to happen to you.
Yeah. I felt like I thought it was her. I'm like, this is too obvious.
Mhm.
It would be too obvious to
Yeah.
be her,
Mhm.
but maybe that's what they want you to think. You never know,
You
right?
know, yeah.
And then the second, I was like, okay, it's not her. And then I was like, oh,
That's-
then
it has
what's her name?
oh, what is her name?
Hang on.
Prya.
Not Priya. Here, hang on.
Well, her.
No, what
Huh.
is it? There's a certain way.
Tyria?
Priya.
Prya.
Yeah. Priya was so, by like halfway through, not even halfway through the book, she becomes so suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're weird with Jack, but then you're trying to also control this like narrative that I don't know about.
Yeah.
It just felt weird.
Mhm. And then when they were at the house and she was like maybe trying to put like the moves on him and then had to leave. Like, this is so weird.
Yeah.
This is fishy AF.
It does not take 30 minutes to get catch up.
No. And also that's weird. What are you doing? She was not like that in the series, I didn't feel like.
No.
She was different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he puts himself down a lot for being like this middle age. Like
Yeah.
I had it once and now I don't.
Oh,
like,
they all do
yeah.
now.
yeah.
Yeah. I was really hoping he'd wear like the scar. There's so many little things
many
I wish that were in the series, but I know there's just never enough time in a
Mhm.
show. But
To add that much detail.
yeah, the books are just always going to have so much more.
But then I'm like, how do I watch how many episodes were there?
9?
9. How do I watch 9 45-minute long episodes? And in 325 pages, I got more detail.
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
You
anything.
just do every
Yeah.
time.
Okay. The next one is
Oh, then also I did think that it was Cat Jones at the end too. I was like, oh my
Oh,
God,
with you.
totally Cat
Yeah.
Jones.
Done.
if you haven't read anything by this author, she is amazing.
So she has more?
But wait, there's more.
I don't know. Actually, don't quote me, but she is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The way that I truly didn't know who did it
Yeah.
until the last sentence.
Yeah. Never would have guessed it.
Yeah.
So did you listen to her or did you read it?
I read it.
Yeah. You read it. Okay. So I did not. I listened to it. But when it was written, did it tell you like who was speaking? So when I know the chapters were like his, hers, whatever.
Yeah. So his and hers, and then the killer had was all like
It was just like
a different font. but
yeah,
it was
a different
font,
okay.
like written out.
Yeah.
Because I did 50-50. So
Yeah.
like the beginning of it I read, and then the middle parts I listened to it, and then the end I read.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So it's different. Like, so listening to it, I didn't know how it was written just because it was like his voice, her voice.
Oh,
The
and
killer's
who was the
voice
middle?
The killer's voice was
is
like
weird.
It's
What
like,
is it?
well, you know, like when you're on like Dateline or something and you don't want your identity to
Yeah.
so they change your
Yeah,
voice.
yeah.
It's that. But like it was eerie.
Yeah, like every time that the killer's voice came on, I would get like a goosebumpy, like,
Really?
Yeah.
oh, I
Ooh.
feel uncomfortable listening to the killer.
Yeah.
And then at the
Ah.
end, you're like, I was uncomfortable for that.
Yeah. And grandma?
The media is just as guilty as the murderer. Did Anna's role as a news anchor blur the lines between reporting and exploiting? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because she felt so strongly about being number one, and then that was getting taken away from her.
Yeah.
And she was going to do anything in her power to get that back,
Yeah.
whether that meant exploiting this person and really using her job as an advantage to do that.
Yeah. And another thing that's I don't want to keep talking about the differences between the show and the book.
No, that's
Yeah.
okay. You should.
I felt like one huge thing in the book is that she doesn't know that Cat Jones is Cat Jones, and she doesn't know that the camera guy is the husband.
Right.
Like she doesn't know that until the end, and that's like a huge like,
huge.
Yeah.
and that is not the case in the show. It's like right out of the gate, she knows the situations are like reversed. Like she's
Yeah.
coming back trying to take the job from Cat Jones, and her name isn't even that. I don't.
I don't think it's that.
No, she
But
changed
it's-
it.
Like, and I think that's why I had a hard time getting into the series. Because
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that was so drastically different. Like, you know, her and Cat Jones' husband, they had an affair before.
Yeah.
Right?
She
And
didn't just
then-
all of a sudden start doing it
Right. And
out
then
of revenge, right? Like
Cat was gone. And then, but like when she lost her daughter, she never left. She like worked more.
right.
And I feel like that was a huge part of her story when it came to like character development. She watching the series, I was like, she never would have been gone for a year
Yeah.
to process that. Like,
Yeah.
that's not her.
Especially when she didn't end up being with Jack and she's just her by herself. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? And they also didn't show her drinking as much. I felt like those were like
She drank
there were a lot of little things that I wish
Mhm.
that weren't different. Like trying to when they were like framing Jack. They didn't show that in the series, really. Like the fingernails weren't found in his car.
Really? That's such a and,
Oh.
and
No, that's okay.
it was fingernails and what else?
There was one other her
Oh, her
phone.
phone.
I think he did have her phone.
And then the boots were his, but he couldn't find them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like these little things that were so big in the
He also has like a really strong relationship with his niece. And you
Mhm.
don't see that in the book at all. Like
right.
or like his relationship with like I feel like they made his sister to be like this
Like wicked
Drunk.
trash bag.
trashy girl. And I
Yeah.
was just like, she isn't portrayed like she's portrayed that way in the
A little bit.
but not like
that.
to the extent that it was in the
Yeah.
show.
I didn't picture her quite like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little different. And I guess it has to be, but I don't know. What did you like better? Well, I won't ask you. What did you like better?
That's the book.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And I got to episode 1. I was just like, oh.
Yeah. And
uh-uh.
Jack is so like all over the place in the series.
He's so scattered.
Yeah.
I felt like he was like yeah, like in your face and like just all over the place and loud. And that's not how Jack was portrayed in the book. He's
Right.
very like to himself,
Yeah.
quiet, like one with his thoughts fully.
Right.
You don't know his next move or how he's feeling, and that wasn't the vibe that I got with like the character portrayal in the show.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, the reporter, not the reporter, the camera guy in my mind in the book, I'm like nerd.
Yeah, I
long
was like, you're like
hair,
this scrawny.
yeah, an attractive man. Then I was like, he's tall with muscles.
Yeah.
in the series, which is fine.
That's
But like,
not. Or I'm like, Cat Jones had like a red bob,
hair,
and
yeah.
Anna had like a short bob, and I'm like, I felt like their styles like meant so much when you thought of the character.
yeah,
and it was opposite, which is fine. Like,
yeah,
I know who it is. but-
yeah. And then they added like the sister thing. I'm not going to go into detail because I want you to watch it in life eventually. But like
In 10 years.
the sister thing, at the end, that was not anywhere near the book. Like nothing was about the talk what I'm talking about, the sister thing.
Like how she's killed.
Oh, you know about the sister?
His sister?
Oh no, a different sister.
Oh, her
There's a sister that doesn't exist in the book that is in the series.
like Anna's sister?
Well, you're gonna have to find out, girl.
Can you just tell me?
No,
Fine.
I don't remember that part.
in the book in the series,
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. Inhaler.
Got it.
Okay, it's fine. If they had divorced cleanly, none of this would have happened. What if the entire story just unresolved? Why can't I read today? What was this entire story just unresolved relationship trauma spiraling? No.
No, I don't think so because
It had nothing to do with their marriage not working and everything to do with the past.
yeah, and the mom like finding out this terrible
Rachel?
terrible human.
Terrible
Yeah.
human. I was
And
like,
I wish-
Rachel's a bitch.
I wish they showed more in the series how awful she is.
Yeah.
Like she did all these things. The thing
Terrible,
with the
terrible
cat, the
things.
story about the cat.
Well, that was Jack's sister. That was
Oh,
Jack's sister that did that.
oh, still they didn't show it.
It was just like
Which is probably
everyone
good.
that died had a reason for dying.
Yeah.
Rachel being like the ringleader, the first one to go.
Yeah.
And I was just like, Rachel was an awful, awful human being.
Yeah.
She's the first one that got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, like how
She
she
was
was
the
like
one
seducing Anna in a sense.
and then
like,
but then
totally-
also seducing like the other friends and would like bring guys in for like she would get them drunk and drugged so that guys could take advantage
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
She was always taking pictures of Anna, so then all these like
and like
pictures
doing
were
inappropriate things to her body.
so inappropriate. And she
Yeah.
would just like freeze up and be like, I think this is normal and what's supposed to be happening.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah. I was like, Rachel is an awful human. So I couldn't even imagine the feelings as a character that she felt watching Rachel having like sex with her husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
But when you hear about every single one, like Jack's sister is awful.
Yeah.
Like you hurt animals.
Yeah.
Gross.
Bitches.
I know.
Yeah.
What'd the other one do?
The other one
Was
was
it named Helen?
Helen Wu. Is she the
Helen Green. Yeah, like Helen Green.
What?
That's what my mom would always say.
oh,
Like if I was wearing green, she would be like, "You look like Helen." Oh no, Helen Green.
that's
Oh.
it. Yeah.
She no. look like Helen.
Yeah. Helen
Oh,
Green.
that's
Looks
so mean.
It's my mom. She could say.
she does crack herself up.
Yeah. The other one was the school principal.
Yeah. It was
who-
Helen, right?
I think that's
Yes.
Helen.
Yeah.
And she lied a lot about she had like a drug addiction.
Mm-hmm.
And remember she had outed the girls for not doing their homework.
Oh yeah. Oh, but then Rachel does something pretty awful to her.
Rachel does something very awful to her.
I can't remember what it is.
Rachel also, it's implied that Rachel like does something with the teacher to
Oh yeah. To get them out of trouble.
Yeah.
The principal. Yeah. Yeah. She just is working the system. Just holy moly.
Yeah, no,
That's
Rachel was just like an awful human. Not that
I wonder what her
deserves-
home life was like. Oh, maybe she had a really rough.
Yeah, or her. She could like traumatize these girls.
know.
Anna was gonna unalive herself.
Unalive herself.
I think that's like the proper way to say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
You remember? She wrote a note saying, I don't want to do this anymore. That
Yeah.
she was so hurt after her birthday.
Oh.
And then she wrote the note.
Oh, that's what the mom
That's
found.
what-
Yeah.
She tore it up. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
And then that's why she left. That's why there
Yeah.
was never any coming back.
Right,
to
right, right.
her old life.
Also, listen, I understand. I'm a mom now. I get it. Like, you want your children to just stay with you forever and for life. But, like, dang, girl, like, just because you want her around you, you're going to do all this crazy stuff
Yeah.
because your daughter's not around you more? I don't know.
No.
She's like, I'm not demented. I'm just crazy.
The real love story was obsession. Was anything in the book actually love or just control and passion?
Mm.
It was a lot of control, especially on everyone's count, really. I'm like, oh, maybe it was just the women.
I don't know. I don't feel like Jack was ever like, it wasn't ever a control thing for him. I don't think. I think that he really was just like looking for something in Rachel, like, even if it's just like acceptance or something, feeling wanted. And then I think that he really does love Anna. And I don't think that that was about control either.
No.
He was obviously trying to control the narrative around like, I'm not the murderer and I'm
Right.
going to make sure no one knows I was effing this girl.
Right.
I think he loves Anna. You know what I mean?
Where Anna and Rachel definitely had the control aspect of
Oh, yeah.
everything.
I agree.
The twist was more shocking than satisfying. Did it feel earned or did it rely on shock value?
I thought it was a shock value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, what?
Literally, I was so taken back. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have been more satisfied if it were Cat Jones.
Yeah.
Like that would have been like, I understand it, but like, I don't know. I feel like that would have been like a prettier bow on the top. Like,
Mhm.
but I,
In the book, what, the last 10 chapters, you have the suspense of like she was like faking it, like she wasn't actually hung up and all
Yeah.
these things. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's gonna attack her. Like you would think it's her. She's
Yeah.
chasing them in the woods and all this stuff. Well, she's actually running for her life too.
Yeah. It's so crazy because you
It's
don't know.
so
You don't
crazy.
see the other side until the end.
No.
But I feel like I would have been more satisfied if it were her. But it was shocking to find out that it was, Mama Bear.
And then even towards the last part where she's talking about, maybe I'm going too far into it, but like she's talking, the killer has the last word basically in the book. Like how Priya keeps coming around and coming around, and how she talks about how there's one last friendship bracelet left. And you know that means that she thinks her job is to kill Priya, because that's the last thing that's connected to everything there. That was my take on it.
Okay.
But she knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
What was your take on it?
I feel like I can't really remember the very end of it like in such detail, just because I watched the show.
Yeah.
So the ending is like kind of
Weird.
yeah.
Yeah. She talks about, so she's with Jack's niece,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going through a jewelry box, and she sees the braided bracelet, and Jack's niece is like, "That's so." I think it's Olivia is her name.
I can't remember.
Okay. And she's like, "That's beautiful." And she's like, "Oh, you can't have this one. This one's for somebody else.
They leave it open.
But I'll have, another one for you." And she talks about how Priya keeps coming around, and how she's like the one loose end to the whole story.
All right.
So Priya's about to get her tongue wrapped in a bracelet.
Yeah. I mean, she did really come to the rescue.
She did.
Yeah.
But also, like, did Anna know that it was her mom? Like, why did you keep the knife? Why was it your instinct to grab the knife?
Yeah. Maybe she figured it out at the end. I don't think she knew right along,
Mm-mm.
but maybe at the end.
Maybe.
Because
Because then
in the
she
woods
keeps it
being
in the with
crazy.
bees.
Yeah.
There's one other thing.
I don't remember. Her mom kills her dad.
Oh yeah, that wasn't in the series either.
It wasn't? I felt like that was a
No.
big part of
It
it.
was. I think so too.
Because then you start to connect it, like, oh, maybe she is that crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't imagine that she killed him. I was
Yeah.
just like, he left, beat the
Yeah.
ever living up out of her, and then peaced out.
See you later.
I
Bye.
never would imagine that she,
Had that power behind her.
especially when she was so beat up,
Yeah.
But I guess.
Did they not do it in the show?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
They didn't even talk about her dad at all.
Oh. And I see picture things so vividly, like I can see it, like it's a movie.
Yeah.
But I guess it was.
Do you know that some people can't picture anything in their head? Did you know that?
No.
We talked about this.
Yeah, there are people out there that if you're like, imagine an apple in your head, they cannot visualize anything. They can't play back their dreams in their head. Like they can't visualize any of that stuff. Isn't that wild?
Wow.
Yeah.
Mine are like vivid.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I feel like that's lucky.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd much rather have it this way than the
Mhm.
other way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm bummed that they didn't talk about her father, because again, character development with
Yeah.
Anna. I feel like that was a big part of why she was the way that she was because it was just her and her mom, and they struggled and they were poor, and her mom was such a big part of the community, and
Cleaning.
yeah.
Yeah, because like they didn't really I think we knew that she cleaned in the series, but because they're like, oh, she has the keys to all these things.
Yeah.
But, she cleaned for people for years, and it wasn't really like that talked about in the show.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, overall, book way better.
I really did.
So if you haven't watched or read yet, read first. Also, you probably aren't watching this. We give you all the things.
Yeah. Because this isn't like a shortcut to it. Like, you have to read it to
Oh,
really
yeah.
get like the full effect of
Yeah,
everything.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I think even if you've watched the series, you should then go read it too,
Mhm.
because it is different.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah, I was talking to one of my friends about it, where she watched the series. I'm like, even though you watched it, I really think you should read the book.
Yeah.
because it was just, it kept me on my toes
Yeah.
the whole entire time.
Mhm.
You think it's this person, and then you think it's this person, and then it's like, well, maybe it was that person, but now they're dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how is that possible?
Yep.
Yeah. I think that was a good first one.
It was a really
Did
good
you guys
one.
like it? Did you, who's
Hopefully.
reading? Like, come on, just say yes, I'm reading or no.
Yeah.
You guys suck. Or something.
If you're like, oh, I didn't commit to it, you
Yeah.
can commit to the next one.
Which is Nikki's choice this time.
We are reading The People We Meet on Vacation.
Yay!
And Amanda's going to put a cute little picture right here.
And it's a show too, or going to be a show or something. But
It's either a show or a movie. I
On
feel like
Netflix?
it's a show. Yeah. So I think it'll be really cool to, again, read something
Yeah.
and some of us fully watching it after to compare.
We got you.
So yeah, that'll be our next one that we're going to start now. And then at
Yeah,
the end
today's
of
the
March,
first.
yeah, we will do a
Happy
recap.
birthday, Nakia.
Happy birthday!
Sorry.
No. She said it like the exact same way. Creepy.
Gross. Anyway, we hope you enjoy and let us know your take on the characters and everything that movie shocked you guys.
Yeah, who did you think it was?
And Melissa Carroll, I know you read it. So drop some comments. What do you think?
I
Yeah.
don't know who you are, but yes.
Tell us. And we'll see you in our next episode.
Bye.